Hey guys, James Kemp here again with JamesKempPuppets.com. I just want to do a weekly update and show off all the cool things I'm working on. So I've got several cool things in the wheelhouse right now, but the thing that I'm working on right now, priority numero uno, is this cool fox puppet that I've been working on for a while. And the thing that has taken so long about this guy is that all of this fur that you're seeing on him is this length. It's that long. And so the trick is to use a combination of clippers and scissors and this and that to kind of shape the face, you know, with the fur. And so this is unfinished, of course, but you can see that I've trimmed down his mouth. I'm in the process of finishing that up. I need to clean that lip line just a little more. I'm just going to trim it. That is a pretty lip line, though. So I'm working on that, and probably what will happen is that I will trim slightly further back on the head at a slightly higher fur length than is the front of the face. But now that I said that, I don't know, because once you slick it back, I kind of like the way that looks. So we'll just have to see. And then the cheeks probably will be maybe something like that. Yeah, we'll figure out something good to do with it. And of course, he'll have a nice little tongue and a cute little nose. His cute little paws are great. They're this wonderful cocoa brown that I had left over from a project, I guess about 2 years ago now. And it's this wonderful brown color. I'm having a hard time remembering whether or not I bought this particular brown. I think I bought some brown fleece probably from Puppet Pelts. Shout out to Puppet Pelts. And then I think I dyed this again myself. I think I dyed over what they had done. So, here are his arms. That's really cool. You can see that there's a color separation there. So now I've just got to turn these inside out and stitch them to the hands, like so. The other really cool thing that I'm working on right now is I am rebuilding some puppet characters for Kids on the Block. Now, if you don't know about Kids on the Block, there are Kids on the Block organizations located all around the country, and they date back to the 70s. It's pretty cool, and it's an organization that creates these programs geared at helping children deal with a variety of difficulties, everything from abuse to basic vehicle safety. And it really has had such an impact over these decades, but the puppets themselves are decades of use in, you know, and so they're not falling apart really per se. They had given me one to take apart, and it is in such a position of disarray that it's really not recognizable. But it has been really interesting breaking this bad boy apart. It looks like all of the arm pieces and the leg pieces and even the heads and the chins of these things were molded. It looks like somebody made a mold and then filled it with an expanding foam, if I had to guess. Now, that being said, for these puppets being 40 years old, they've held up pretty well. I mean, you can see that the foam is still, you know, flexible. It's still intact. And so a lot of these original design cues and a lot of these original building choices I will also be incorporating into the new versions of this character, because it's very important to build something new and updated without trampling all over the original design style. You know, these Kids on the Block puppets, they all have this same look. And it's very important to these organizations to kind of keep that look intact. And so we'll be making some small modifications and adjustment, but nothing too drastic. So that's a project that I'm really excited on. I'm actually doing a set of puppets for a Kids on the Block organization here in Central Kentucky. South Central Kentucky, and I'm also doing one for a Kids on the Block organization out in Colorado. And of course, like I said, there are Kids on the Blocks organizations all over this country. So hopefully I'll be doing some more sets of these. It really is fun. It's a fun challenge. And most of all, it's fun to be able to deliver a product that people are already kind of familiar with. They're already, you know, there's this love of these puppets already, not only by the people that they bring them to, but certainly by the Kids on the Block performers. You know, they're used to working in a certain style, they're used to things feeling a certain way, the puppets being a certain weight, and like I said, we're going to make some small adjustments, but we really want to keep that kind of true to what they have been doing. So look for more updates on that. This was just a kind of in-progress video. I haven't really started the mock-up process for the Kids on the Block puppets. I've just kind of disassembled this one, and I've ordered materials, and I've got a bunch of fabric swatches and this sort of thing. We'll make decisions about that. So it'll be really cool. Hopefully next week I'll have another update video and we can show you some of that. Okay, well, till next time.